It's 2022, everything is on the internet, including your personal data. The good news is that you have the right to request data brokers to delete what information they have about you and protect your privacy. The bad news is that it would take a lifetime to do it manually. Now, you can get the messy work done for you automatically with Incognito. How do you know when your data is online somewhere? Well, have you ever Googled world's most expensive pizza and then got ads about some pizza place's newest promotion? I cannot be the only one that's happened to. Anyways, you get the point. Data companies hold on to sensitive information like your email address, employment history, social security number, shopping habits, and the list goes on. Incognito can delete all your personal data with data brokers by requesting its removal and dealing with their objections. Incognito works completely for you, and the whole process is automated. All you have to do is create an account, tell them whose personal data they'll be requesting to remove, give Incognito the right to work on your behalf, then sit back and watch them do the work while sending you progress updates every step of the way. It's time to take back your internet privacy. Click the link in the description to get Incognito and use the code BEFRS. The first 100 people to use my code will get 20% off. So get in on this deal while you can. Now, on to the show. This could kill an elephant. That special South African sausage. Would McDonald's be daring enough to bring it here and then brand it as something local? At this point in my life, I have reviewed McDonald's all over the world. In Spain, I discovered they have a McDonald's that serves beer. In France, I discovered they put red cabbage on their burgers. What is going to be different here in South Africa? I'm about to find out. Yesterday, I arrived here to Africa, more specifically, South Africa. Right now, I'm in the Rosebank Mall area of Johannesburg. Many shops, many places to eat, and of course, McDonald's. I'm gonna go in now for breakfast while they're still serving it. Boom, when I'm done eating that, go in for lunch. We're going back to back. This is a McDonald's bang bang. Let's go do it. We don't have permission to film here, but we're gonna do it anyways. Here is the ordering kiosk. Luckily, I don't have to talk to a human being. Now, when you open this up, you see they have a few different things that I've never seen before in my life. This is called the Boerie breakfast bun. Boerie, or Boerie, is a famous sausage in South Africa, and they've taken that sausage and kind of flattened it out and made it into a patty, and they have that inside the breakfast burger. So I'm gonna get one of those. You can also get a Boerie with a freaking hash brown in it. I'm not sure why they're not doing that in the US. Putting the hash brown inside the burger is freaking genius. This is called the South African breakfast. It is hilarious. You're gonna see, sir. They also have a Mega McMuffin. I'm gonna get those, go outside, and try it out. Right here we have our McDonald's breakfast here in South Africa. I'm gonna start with this. This is a Mega McMuffin. It's not just something you could order when you're high. Like, look at this. Sausage, cheese, more sausage, ham, egg, and ketchup. That is the Mega heart attack. But it looks pretty good. For me, with a breakfast sandwich like this, I prefer something more like a jam or a jelly, but ketchup is really just like a tomato jelly anyways, isn't it? Let's try it out. Oh my Lord, it is pretty awesome. It's meaty, it's all the sodium you need for the week, and then the ketchup offers a bit of sweetness. Stuff like this used to only exist in fairy tales. I like it, but that is all stuff you've seen before. I want to get to the South African stuff. First of all, we have this. This is Boerie breakfast sandwich. Boom. That special South African sausage beat down, banged down into a patty. Plus there's an egg. There is ketchup, but there's also some caramelized onions in there too. It does look like a normal pork patty. Would McDonald's be daring enough just to take the same patty from the USA, bring it here, and then brand it as something local? Well, let's find out. Not loving the ketchup on the breakfast item. I do believe the sausage patty is slightly different. Now, it's hard to taste because there is so much ketchup in there. It is so oversweet and so overpowering. I gotta wipe off some of that ketchup. I would say it is slightly different from the pork patty you'll find in the US, but quite similar. It's juicy, it's full of pork fat, it's good. The only thing I don't love about this is that they've just absolutely smothered it with ketchup. Otherwise, it's a pretty big breakfast win. This is another invention that I love. This is the Boerie sausage, and they put a hash brown inside. Since before I was born, I've been seeing hash browns on the McDonald's breakfast menu, but I've never seen it put into an actual sandwich. And then it looks like a different sauce, maybe a mayonnaise. We still have the caramelized onions, but this is gonna be a vastly different dining experience. And guys, this is just really an epic, powerful way to start your day. Let's try it out. They could even put an egg in there as well, and I would be happy with that. Crispy, hash brown, little carby. I don't usually like extra carbs being put into a sandwich, but here the hash brown offers a little bit of body. It's almost like eating a vegetarian sandwich that also has meat in it. After that, we have the same sausage experience, but we've got mayonnaise now. And I prefer mayonnaise usually over ketchup, especially in the morning. McDonald's in the USA has a ridiculous amount of breakfast options, but it's so fun to come somewhere else and see how they're remixing the ingredients or adding new ingredients to make new menu items. That being said, this South African big breakfast, take a look. What have they done here? Here they have essentially deconstructed a sandwich and they've called it a breakfast. Look at the picture right now. They took random menu items and they're like, that looks like a breakfast. Slice of tomato. British people will eat that. Caramelized onions, we already have that laying around. The sausage, we already have that for our sandwiches. Let's have that cool. I do like the sausage. But then the funniest part is this. What is that, toast? This is a plain naked bun with nothing on it. What is the purpose of this? What you're essentially making me do, McDonald's, is reconstruct a burger. The only thing really different or unique here is that they have scrambled eggs, which I do like. So let's build the ultimate McDonald's big breakfast South African breakfast sandwich. Right here, the boerie sausage, or bori, or buari. Then tomato, then onions. On top of that, scrambled egg. Wait, let's see how the scrambled egg is alone. It's right on the line, but that's still pretty good. A little gooey. It's like an 11-year-old made scrambled eggs. Sauce. No sauce. Top bun, boom. And then you have your own creation. Let's try it out. I kind of like the tomato in there. It's juicy. And I do love these patties. The fun really is in building it yourself, and that's what we're here for. Also, did I mention French fries? The big breakfast comes with French fries, which are now cold because I waited too long. Here's the problem for me. I don't actually know what a typical traditional South African breakfast looks like. To my South African peeps watching, in the comments down below, tell me, do you guys have like a tomato slice, some scrambled eggs, and then like some grilled buns? Is it kind of like that? And then we have the biggest orange juice I've ever seen in my life. Now with 10% actual orange juice. Guys, please don't get this and think that it's healthy. Drink water or Diet Coke. That is our warm-up. I'm gonna take a walk around the block soon. It's gonna be lunchtime. We're gonna step inside and see what they have different on their lunch menu too. It might just blow your mind. But probably not. Boom, we're back for round two. I'm gonna order everything that I've never seen before on a McDonald's menu. Okay, let's start with the veggie range. I hate doing this to myself, but I gotta do it. They have a lone veggie burger. Let's see how it tastes. Here, this is something I've never seen before. This is called a fold over. It looks like a sort of a wrap. Well, they have two different chicken fold over and a spicy chicken fold over. Go spicy, right? All right, now let's get to the burgers. Here we have the big boerie spicy. I'm gonna get that. They have the Blitz, excuse me. Does that say Blitzbock?
Yeah, Blitzbock.
What's that mean?
So Blitzbock, it's like lightning bugs.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks very much. They have the Blitzbock Big Boerie Classic. I have to get that too. They have a McFeast. When you check out the sides, they have corn and they have regular chili cheese McFlavor fries. I'm gonna have to try that too. Boom, lunch is served. Let me tell you what's interesting about this place. You select a number, you take this to your table, and then they bring the food to you. And the reason they have to bring the food to you is because it just took 40 minutes to get all of this right here. Is it fast food? No. But is it food? Let's find out. I got 4 different kind of burger situations. I've got corn, French fries. I got a chicken flop over. Wait, I can't read upside down. Fold over. Let's start with this. This is a veggie burger. You know it's gonna be a very quick review. That's a vegetable. And then you've got that fried kind of a hockey puck, crusty brown veggie patty, a bunch of ketchup and onion right here. Let's squash that back on there. Does not look that great. I gotta say, some of the veggie stuff I saw in Spain was looking a lot better than this, but let's give it a try. Oh, interesting. Take a look. It's like kind of like a mashed potato fried up patty, and it's got a lot of Indian spices inside. It tastes almost like an Indian curry inspired burger. Okay, so that's that, and we can put that away and never take it out again. Let's take a look at this. This is the McFlavor fries. Unveiling, seeing for the first time. That is pure madness. We've got jalapenos, what I assume to be sour cream or cheese or mayonnaise, a load of French fries. That looks pretty decent. Step 1, identify the white sauce. This seems like it would be cheese, but it could be their spicy sauce too. Let's just get a little bit of sauce on the fork. Is it literally just mayonnaise and like some kind of spicy sauce? They call it McFlavor. Anyways, here's some fries, some jalapenos, some of this mystery sauce. Oh yeah. That is a lot of McFlavor, but it's a lot of McSalt too, because that is just straight up sauce. If it was sour cream or cheese, it would have a little bit less sodium. This has a lot of punch. My favorite part right here, definitely the jalapenos, because it's a real plant that's been pickled. It's got some flavor, it's got some kick. Cleanse the palate with some Coke Zero. Full Coke flavor with none of the calories. They paid me $5 million for this. Finally gonna get that private jet. Next, this is the Boer Burger. I don't know if they made it right. Is that all it's supposed to be? It's ketchup, it's onions. It is a bigger patty than this morning, but it looks like the same material. It looks like the same boerie sausage. That is interesting. It's like the quintessential South African menu item here at this McDonald's, at least for lunch and dinner. Let's try it out. I like that it's a different bun with sesame seeds on top. It's basically what we had for breakfast, but minus an egg, and plus it's a bit bigger. It's a good flavor overall. Now, if you think you're missing some vegetables when you're eating at McDonald's in South Africa, don't forget about this, a cup of corn. This isn't just corn, this is McDonald's corn. This is cornography. Oh. It just tastes like mushy, watery. Could be more salty. If you're lacking fiber, maybe it's good. But overall, I mean, if they had to choose a vegetable, do you want broccolini from McDonald's? I don't think you do. Next, right here, this is the other very South African burger. Now, this one has the buri patty. It has tomato, lettuce. They put the onions on there and the ketchup and some spicy sauce on top. That's the orange part. This is basically what we just had, just with some vegetables. To be fair, I was complaining about it feeling a bit empty, and now they filled it with some tomato and some lettuce and some spicy sauce. Let's try it out. I like it. Lettuce gives it a little bit of crunch. Tomato makes it real juicy, and then there's a lot of sauce on there now, including that spicy sauce. Next, this is a chicken fold over. To open the pack, use the easy tear strip around the middle, like taking off a bra for the first time. But the prize here is even better. Big reveal, boom. So on the outside, we have a bread. It's not quite a tortilla, it's not quite pita bread. When you open it up, a double-breasted chicken patty. This is what was inside of our Mega McMuffin this morning. Underneath that, a tomato cut in half, some lettuce, and that same spicy sauce. So let's fold that back up and give it a bite. That's pretty good. Here's how you know you can trust me, because I tell you when stuff sucks. This is pretty decent. What I like about it is that even the bread is flavored. And then you bite into some tomato, that chicken is soft, slightly juicy. I love this. You could come to McDonald's, eat this, and not feel like you have to immediately lobotomize yourself. It's chickeny, it's tomatoey, it's a little bit spicy. I like the spice, it's got some kick, it's sitting in the back of my throat, reminding me who's boss. The spice is boss. This is called a McFeast, and we're gonna find out why. I don't think this has anything traditionally South African, but what they've done is piled up a huge assortment of ingredients. It looks like they put 2 quarter-pounders, making it a half-pounder. Let's see what is underneath the hood. Barbecue, we've got raw onion, tomato, pickle, cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, all together. And then between the beef, there is more cheese. It is spot welded together, really sticky in there. Final burger, let's go. Tangy barbecue, a massive mountain of beef. I feel it in my heart. It's actually giving me heart problems. It's not good. Oh, deep breath. I've tried like 10 foods now. This thing is so thick and so meaty. Take a look at that. You can see I pulled some of the vegetables out in my last bite, but that is a heavy, dense, serious portion of beef in there. Double cheese and tons of sauce on top. It's barbecue, but it's spicy at the same time. This could kill an elephant, even like a hyena. If you don't eat 10 different things, maybe it's okay. So that is everything unique about McDonald's here in South Africa. The only thing left to do now is to tell you which thing was my favorite. Let's do that now. Boom, McDonald's in South Africa. I like that they have a few different menu items that mimic the traditional food of this country, but sometimes it was a little bit of a stretch. Like the South African big breakfast, really? Some empty buns? Is that a traditional breakfast? I don't think so. Hey, but let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's exactly what everybody eats every morning, some empty burger buns. My favorite breakfast item was actually the Mega McMuffin. I love that. I love they just threw every meat in there with no abandon. It was completely reckless and fairly delicious. My favorite lunch item was the chicken fold over. Yeah, it seems like a boring choice, right? It tasted really good. It tastes like something that wouldn't kill me if I ate it every day. Otherwise, let me know what you would want to try if you were here in South Africa looking at that menu, having a stare back in your eyes. Which item would you choose? Which one made you the most curious? That is it for today. Breakfast and lunch. Maybe I'll come back for more. I will not. Here in South Africa. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, should we do South African Burger King? I mean, there's South African KFC, South African Taco Bell. Ooh, Taco Bell. I want to find a Taco Bell.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.